Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auri-El. Auri-El, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auri-El's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. For the thousands of years I've served as the Chantry's sentinel, there hasn't been a single visitor here for any other reason. They request Auri-El's bow, and I request their assistance. It's been repeated so many times, I can't imagine it any other way. I need you to kill Arch-Curate Vyrthur, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auri-El would allow this to happen. They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vyrthur. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auri-El, and an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auri-El to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Arch-Curate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Auri-El's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin. Certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Arch-Curate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Vyrthur and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auri-El, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. May Auri-El light your path.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now. doors on the other side of this? Alma wanted to keep me there.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auri-El and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Auri-El's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
What? Nah! What? Nah!
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auri-El and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Auri-El strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
What? Nah! What? Nah! What? Nah!
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auri-El and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Auri-El bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
What? Nah! What? Nah! What? Nah! What?
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auri-El and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? Then behold Auri-El's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum. May Auri-El's glow shield you from your enemy.
What? Ah! 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 What?
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auri-El and fill your vessel with his enlightenment? May the blessings of Auri-El protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. Never saw anything like this back on the island. This is a statue of Auri. It's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in here. Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this. These Falmer, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. And I thought the soul care was creepy.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Auri-El's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted, and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Where'd you... know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough, Vyrthur. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the Arch-Curate of Auri-El, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelabor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Auri-El should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Auri-El turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Auri-El himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Auri-El's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Auri-El's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it. Where'd you come from?
I will herald the fall of eternal light.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Vyrthur must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire. I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auri-El once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you. You risked everything to get Auri-El's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives. I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy. But I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.